All right, we're getting up on almost everything. Let me get us live on Instagram. All right, beautiful. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you guys for joining. What is it? Wednesday, April 2nd. No, April Fool's Day today. Doing one of our kind of lunch and learns that we're calling it. I'm super excited because at our agency growth at every Thursday, we have our AI council meet and we nerd out on things. And I brought someone today that on those meetings, he's kind of a rock star. He comes in and he just adds some firepower. He really has elevated our ad game. So I was like, that's it. You're coming to a live event and you're just going to show everything. But Andre, glad to have you here, man.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you for the invitation, and I'm very excited to be sharing all the knowledge that we have on the AI front with everyone. So yeah, pumped to get started.
Yeah, and Andre really oversees a lot of the cool stuff we're doing with Meta ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, and really incorporating AI. I think a few weeks ago, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm able to use some of the stuff we've built that we're going to show today to run a lot of our accounts. So we're excited to kind of show behind the scenes with that. So let me pull on the screen. So, oh wait, sorry. I think you mind presenting again, Andre? I think I might have kicked you off. My apologies. So what we want to hit on is we've kind of called this, the AI hack we're using for meta ads. So basically, if you're running ads for your brand, or if you're you have like someone you're training, we want to show you how we've been able to use AI to help accelerate ad copy, but not just generic ad copy that's actually trained on some of our top performing ads. We're going to talk about how to use AI to make good user-generated content. Andre and I are seeing across a lot of our brands that if we can do the right scripts to give to influencers and creators, it can be transformative. And also using AI to accelerate how you do ad creative. There was an update, what was that, Andre, like 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Or was that last week? With what's happening with imagery, that's quite amazing. But Andre, I'll let you kick it off if you want to tee this up.
Yeah, awesome. So guys, as you know, and especially for me and Jim that we work on an agency, a big roadblock sometimes with brands is they want to advertise on Meta, but they don't have assets. They don't have photos, they don't have videos. And sometimes it's expensive to do a photo shoot or to hire a bunch of photographers and videographers and UGC content creators to do those assets for you so you can get started on Meta. So we have been doing this for like 6 months already to a lot of our clients, generating assets behind the scenes to help them advertise, even without photographers or videographers. I'll show you today a little bit of what we can do here on GrowthIt, and yeah, let's get started. So to start, I want just to go over this with you. This is the structure of an ad on Meta. We are using Knit Apparel, our own brand, to showcase it. So you will need to create an ad, a primary text, a creative piece. It can either be an image or a video, and an headline. As you can see here on the image, AI can help you with all of those. You can generate all of those multiple variations in minutes. I would say in 30 minutes, 1 hour, you have everything ready to go live and to launch multiple tests on Meta. So today I'll be going over all of these 3 stages with you and showcasing how can we generate those assets using AI to help you test ads faster and more efficiently and with more success. So I will jump right in to the good part. I will showcase you live with real prompts created on the spot right now, and you can see how they are and if they are good or not. Awesome. So let's jump to the ChatGPT right now, and let's start with our first prompt. Our first prompt will be to generate the meta primary text. So like I showed you here, we'll try to generate this text that goes above the image. So let's jump to the ChatGPT. And let me grab the prompt.
And Andre, are you going to our custom GPT that's built on a knowledge base, or is this just a generic one?
So at the moment, we are using a generic one. Everyone can use this. We also have a custom GPT that can help you generate more high quality prompts and even results. But yeah, this one will be the one that we will be showcasing today. And yeah, everyone can use this. You just need the right prompt. And yeah, you should be able to do it. Let me paste the prompt here. So we have a very good library, guys. Jim will talk later that we can show and share with you guys. We develop a prompt that you will not need to change anything, not a single word on the prompt to start doing for your own website. It's like we like to call it a gamified prompt, where you just need to follow the steps. The ChatGPT will start asking you what you'll need to the information that you need to give to it, and yeah, you will generate the primary text very easily. So it starts to ask me what is the brand name on the website. I will use Knit Apparel, our own anti-sweat brand. And yeah, let's see. Okay, our prompt firstly gathers all the information that you need to know about the brand.
Are you able to zoom in at all on that so people can see it a little bit more? If not, that's okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, as you can see, we give it the link of the website, and it goes on your website. It crawls the whole website and it gathers the information that we want. Now the AI is asking me if I want a product, let's say the green sweatshirt, or if I want the business as a whole. I will say the business as a whole, so we have more variety. Okay, now it's asking me where I want to use these primary texts. I will say Facebook. That's our topic for today.
And by the way, as a teaser, we're working on launching all these prompts so you can have them. I put a link to the product associated with this. We'll talk about this more at the end. If some of you are like, wait, I want to see that prompt, we're working on a whole library for you all. But go ahead, Andre. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Awesome. So, guys, as you can see, you see my interactions with ChatGPT. Anyone can do this. You can give this to someone that just started today working on your company and doesn't know anything about AI. With our prompt, you just give it the website, you choose the type of primary text that you want to do, and here are the results. Take a little bit of time to see for yourself.
I mean, the fun thing that I like is we have so many different frameworks of problem solution format, attention getting ad, creative, and copy. And it incorporates all those formulas into this prompt, right? Tired of sweating through your shirt before 10 a.m. Even has the emoji, which I really like. And you can't out hustle sweat. So yeah, these are all ones that kind of align with some of our top performers that I'm seeing.
Exactly. So as you can see, it will generate you 5, and it will ask you on the end if you want more ideas or different angles. Let's say if you want humor. Now it will give you 5 more based on our framework, and yeah, more tailored to humor. Yeah, this one is first on the hook is very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see,
Andre, are you seeing that? Like, are you using these at first pass, or will this get you 80% of the way, and you're still tweaking these? Some of these I would use. Some I'm like, oh, I might tweak a word.
Yeah, so I like to say nowadays with AI, with the correct framework and the correct prompt, we are like curators on an art museum. You look at the art and you choose the best one, what you like, and you can mesh them together. For example, here, what I usually do for our own ads at Growth It and at Knit, I will, for example, pick this first hook that I like. It's very good. I find it funny. And then I will go through the other text bodies and see if there is a text body that can be better than the one that's showing on the first one. Of course, you can always tweak them by yourself, but this is the standard process that we do. And then you do the same thing for the call to action. As you can see, it will ask you always if you want to continue until you say no, and it will always give you more ideas to proceed. So this is for primary text, guys. We also have these for headlines. So this part is done for our ad. You can go there on that list. You can have 30, 50, the number of primary text that you want. Now let's tackle this part. Let's go for the headlines. We still need headlines for our ads. So let me go to the ChatGPT again. Let me grab our headline prompt. It works on the gamified way, like the first prompt, but it has a little bit of a twist to it to be
And
tailored
I think
to
that's a
headlines.
big distinction. Andre and team has set up these prompts to where it basically interviews you and asks questions and makes it a game. So it makes you have to do less work. Where I think that's the final mile that has made these prompts so effective and useful, and honestly, like kind of fun. It's not a daunting task.
Yes, I think even for our internal team, even for myself, I was the one creating these prompts, but I find them easier if I do this way, if I do the interview style, because I just need to have 2-3 interactions with AI and it will start producing good results. As you can see, it's again searching for information. Let's choose business as a whole. If you want, you can do this on the same ChatGPT. I'm changing for you to have a clean experience on every one of those. Facebook ads. Now this is the part where it gets a twist for the headlines. As you can see, it will ask you to choose one framework for your headline. And here, let's say I will choose the benefits driven. It will give you keywords tailored to that framework. Sweat-free confidence, all day long, look fresh, no matter the weather. So now, if you want, you can ask, yes, I want more, and it will list you the framework again. This is like an assistant, you know? You are talking with an AI assistant that can help you through all the steps to create your headlines. Let's say I want a problem solution. Batch. As you can see here, you could do like 2 tests already. One for the benefits, and you have 5, one for the problem solution, and you can keep uploading them to Meta and see the ones that work best. Here, as you can see, it gives you a problem and solution. So this, I know what you guys are thinking. Andre, okay, primary text, headline, those are the easy parts. It's just text. This has been out for like a year, 2 years now. I will show you the best one already. It's for creatives. And for creative, we will go over images, videos, and we will go over as well over content creators. So let me open a new ChatGPT and show you.
Yes, dazzle me. I have limited assets. I don't have a creative team, limited budget. How can you and AI come to the rescue? Because by the way, I think that's every client we work with, myself included, with need.
It's like, Andre, please help me. I cannot lose any time. I need to send 30 briefings for the UGC creators today. How can we do that? And I'll show you. So it's always the gamified version where you just have to have limited contacts with the AI.
And I think it's worth calling out why we put this in here to put the URL. One, you want to get the LLM thinking through what it is, and lets you validate, yes, they're looking at the right website and it's pulling in the right data.
Yes, exactly. And the AI works best when it's trying to pull the data and investigating about your company. Sometimes it will give you information that you yourself don't even know and don't even realize. So it's always good. So as you can see here now, I already asked to go over 5 videos and see, it's creating 5 video scripts for a UGC creator. Voice script, here you can see what they need to say. And yeah, it's going through them. So this is crazy. It really speeds up the process and it really helps you generate ideas on your head.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, for people that have worked with creators, you really want to dial in exactly what to say and the time frame so they get it. You can let them innovate on themselves, but some of those influencer platforms, that this is key. By the way, we're getting a question from Sharik. AI is great at scaling ads, but how do you ensure it maintains brand authenticity and emotional connection with the audience? Essentially, how do you keep it on brand and make it true? And anyway, I feel like those are some things, you know, as you're pre-prompting it, looking at that data set, but open to thoughts you have on it, Andre.
Yeah, that's a great question, Sharik, especially for these text parts. First, when you make it search on your website and crawl your website to gather information, it's already trying to stay on brand and trying to match the ideas with your brand. But another step that you can take is to go into a custom GPT where you basically feed everything about your brand on that custom GPT. And when you run this prompt there, it will 100% stay on brand. That is the 100% guaranteed solution that all those texts, all those video scripts will stay on brand. Does it make sense, Sharik?
We'll see what he says, but makes sense to me.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's already working and generating the video scripts. But yeah, you say, okay, video scripts are one thing. It's still text. It's still ideas to give to people. How can we create real images that we can use and generate right now? So here I will go over 3 tools that we use here at Growtit. And each one of those is better at a specific task. So we cannot, there is not one AI to rule them all. There is multiple AIs that excel in different capabilities. So we'll go over to ChatGPT, to Midjourney, and to Revart, and you will see in what they excel. So I was creating this deck with Jim, and Jim was, Andre, please add an image to this deck of slides. And I was like, oh my God, how can I do that? Yeah, let me use ChatGPT to help me create a very cool thumbnail for this slide. As you can see, we got no assets for ads. And now what? What we do? So let me show you. This is what we do. As you can see, with only text, without even a reference. You can always use references in every one of those. But yeah, with just text explaining what I want, this is what we were able to create. I will just zoom out so you guys can see. Ultra realistic. The guy is very realistic with the headline already. If you want, you can generate the image without the headline and you ask the designers or yourself to add the headline later. But yeah, this is incredible. But yeah, awesome. You generated one image. What can we do more? So for Growtit, this is an ad that we generated for Growtit using the same prompts and the same reasoning. Ultra realistic photo. As you can see, you can even see here the Shopify dashboard.
I think that's the key, is that it's now getting that nuance of like, use the Shopify logo, make it a true Shopify dashboard, use the colors that we want here. You know, those little improvements go a long way, because before it missed the mark on it.
Exactly. And the trick here is also, I would say you need to have a little bit of a photographer's and creative eye, because you need to tell him about lighting, but not that much, but more about what type of camera do I want to use? What type of lens do I want to use? The light is a place where the light is coming from the right, from the left. And yeah, you can really visualize and create that. But we have prompts for all of those, guys. It's sorted and it's done. But yeah, you can generate easy headline images, ads like this in seconds.
Yeah, it's like, think of your creative director now becoming a prompt engineer is really what a superpower is. If you have a brand, something to think through, getting your creative director, getting your designers really starting to tinker with this, because it can take very good direction if they know how to engineer it the right way.
Exactly. And as you can see here, the prompt we used, it's here. You give camera specifications, etc. And yeah, it was, I'm not generating those live because ChatGPT at the moment, it takes a little bit of time to generate those. And sometimes it gets stuck and we need to regenerate again. But yeah, I can show you on Midjourney some live because it's faster.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that could be fun.
So as you can see, pretty cool. Now I will show you why we used 3 different platforms. As you can see here, I asked the ChatGPT to create an interior product photography for a bench cushion. This is what it gave me. And as you can see, you look at this, Andre, it's cool, but it's not that impressive. That's why I like to use Midjourney. Midjourney for me is the one that excels on creating pieces of furniture. Look at the results that I was able to get on Midjourney with the same prompt, exactly the same prompt. This is crazy.
Wow. I mean, that truly looks styled like an art director, right? As far as like how the light hits, speaks to the premiumness. We wanted like a kind of open, clean space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When we talk about ads, let's say you are an interior designer and you want to promote your services, and you say, Andre, but I don't have photos of the work that I do. We can easily generate them by describing them on Midjourney to create like those kind of images and then advertise your product through headlines and other stuff.
Mhm.
As you can see, on interior it's very good, and like on outdoor, it's very good as well.
That's awesome.
Also, if you want to add people, it also excels on that. As you can see, cushions. So this is an outdoor prompt. It's different from the other. I instructed it to do cushions near a beach, and yeah, this is what it created.
That's insane.
This is insane. You can, it's indistinguishable from reality, to be honest.
Yeah.
The cool thing, so on ChatGPT, you can ask it to do different stuff. Here, it got stuck, but you can ask it to do different stuff. On Midjourney, the cool thing is that you can ask it to do different variations of the same prompt. So let's say very subtle. So Midjourney, it's faster.
And I think
subtle
I think one big learning here is testing different platforms to start to have opinions on why you like Midjourney in certain use cases, why you like ChatGPT in other use cases, or Ideogram. Getting those reps is key. I think, Andre, that's been one of the big unlocks for you, is testing the different platforms with the same prompt.
Exactly, for sure. And in this case, Midjourney has been out for ages now. It's like 2 years already. So what ChatGPT is doing, it's cool, but it's not new. It's just getting to the masses. You have other platforms. I will show you another one that excel in other type of images. For example, let me show you Riv. And you ask me, Andre, for what you use Riv? I use Riv for like portrait photos. Here I was trying to recreate someone to use on a sunglass head, and look at the results that I had. This is crazy. Look at this. I could say that this is the girl next door, to be honest, holding the glasses.
Yeah. I don't see core issues with it. That's pretty good. And the face looks good. Sometimes they look a little too AI generated, but this is pretty
Yeah.
strong.
These are crazy. So it's not only roses on this type of platforms, because as you can see, we have a double glass style that it's new on the market. So it fails. You need to test multiple times. This was the same prompt and it generated 4 different variations. So you need to test and you need to go into the platform and do. As you can see, I did more tests here. Sometimes I have multiple ends, others are better. So this one on the grill. But yeah, Reef is very good on this. It's very good on creating people, high detailed people. It's awesome. Awesome. So getting back to the ChatGPT, we were creating ads ready to go on Riv, on Midjourney. It's best to create assets, to create photography. Here on ChatGPT, it excels on putting text on stuff. Like it put here the dashboard for Shopify or the headline. If you ask Midjourney, it will have a lot of mistakes there. So this is a good example. I created my own soda brand, Andre Delicious Soda, as you
Love
can
it.
see. And then I use this prompt to generate my own model
Wow.
drinking the soda.
I mean, that's magical. And this is ChatGPT, by the way. That's what's even more impressive, is how much this has leveled up. Give me the prompt. Did you say to do a red can, or did it take that liberty?
It took that liberty. So here I basically describe it, what I would like to see. An editorial portrait, beautiful woman sipping soda in a sunny park, soft golden hour sunlight, casting natural glow, wearing a casual chic outfit. So you need to visualize what you want in your head, and it just brings it to reality.
And did you give the camera? You gave a camera description as well. Use the logo on the side. Yeah. So anybody that has a product, whether you have a supplement or a CPG packaged product, packaged ice cream, the world is yours. It's so much easier than fashion when you have actual products as opposed to things people wear.
Exactly. And let's imagine you have a 3D mock-up of this soda can. It can be a soda can, it can be a supplements bottle, it can be whatever. If you ask it, it took my logo, it took this logo and applied to the soda can, you can ask it to take, for example, a bottle and put on the girl's hand. And it will put.
Mhm.
Now she needs to be smiling at the camera, holding the supplement bottle, and it will
Yeah,
do that.
that's awesome.
Yeah, this is the power of AI at the moment. And my suggestion is let's play with it, play with multiple platforms and see where they excel. We already gave you guys those three. And yeah, you have multiple applications. These ones for ads, they are straightforward. This is an ad for GrowTeeth already. You will see it out in a couple of days for sure. Another thing, and this is for last, sketch to add image. This is another example. So let's say your CEO wants to do an ad and it's explaining to the marketer, man, I want this and that and that. You can take that sketch and transform it in a real image. In this case, it's styled for a thumbnail on YouTube, so it's a bit exaggerated, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's pretty strong, to be honest. My only issue is how he's holding the bat. I want his hands in the right way, but this is like everything else is so good. Even like the definition on the shirt and the guy is really good. Like his
Yes,
face.
it's really good.
Yeah.
ChatGPT just, let's say it's just reading Emily comment, never thought about inputting a camera type smart stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Emily, for sure. You can, like you are seeing here, you can turn the sketch.
And again,
These
Emily,
ones,
if you aren't sophisticated with cameras like myself, literally ask ChatGPT, upload an image, be like, give me guidance on how to prompt you on the right type of camera and lighting. And it can really help you there. But it's been a default for us with different camera lenses and lighting, which have been huge for our clients.
as you can see here, for example, for this one, I also gave it camera.
Mhm.
Canon EOS R5, the lens, so it's important. This type of details is what will make your image look very realistic.
Yeah.
You need to think about the story that you want to tell on the image and then about the settings on the camera. It's like you are a photographer but
Mhm.
without a camera and you are
Yeah.
taking the shot on ChatGPT. But yeah, this is a good example. I can show you, we can try to recreate one, but I will not promise that it will go fast. But let's see, let's create this one again. So I will go to ChatGPT, create an ad, and let's go. Just pasting the prompt, and it takes a few minutes. Let's see. But yeah, guys, this is really the power of AI. Nowadays, it will help you, especially if you are a brand that's just started. It will help you generate assets very cost efficient. Very. So yeah, this is why ChatGPT, it's new. They have a lot of people generating images, so it takes a while to
Mhm.
start and to generate the image. And especially when you input very high resolution because of the camera and etc., it will take ages. I have one generating at the moment. It's taking more than 30 minutes now. But yeah,
Yeah.
for Midjourney, it's easier.
Mhm.
So here, let's generate one here while the other is working. So outdoor product photography, let's say outdoor couch with a sitting cushion near the beach. So let's change this. Couch in the middle of the jungle.
Mhm.
Let's see what it gives. So now it's the part where we as CEOs, as marketers, we need to be creative. We need to visualize and to understand what we want. So it's also generating. I lost it.
I really am blown away by how people can upload products and logos now,
Yeah,
which is just huge. If you're able to, you can be like, hey, you want an e-commerce shot, you want a lifestyle shot, an editorial shot, you want it in the wild. There's lots of applications and uses of this to help you really build out your content library and build foundational pieces for ads, social posts, email. There's so many ways you can roll this out.
Yeah, and especially for new brands, you'll say, okay, I only have a PNG of my product, a 3D mockup with a PNG. You can already do so much with that already to start advertising and taking your first steps on Meta. It's no longer a roadblock, to be honest. She could be holding whatever you want here.
Yeah.
Anything. Let me see. Okay, yeah, look. Just change the scenario to a jungle.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
As you can see, it's not very good with faces. So Midjourney excels on creating spaces, furniture.
Yeah.
You would need to retouch those faces, but yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. My goodness. Look at that.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You're like, I don't know where that is, but I want to stay there.
Yes, for sure.
It's so cool. Yes. So, and this just kind of tip the iceberg. I feel like we can do more of these where we show how you can do this to web pages, to add landing pages, to product pages, doing this for your email templates. But yeah, I mean, ads, just because ads is such a high frequency game, it's really allowed us to move quickly.
Yeah, and I mean, it depends, and you need to, especially when you need to be fast, those are good options. And if you have a designer at your disposal, it's even better, because a lot of you will say, oh, but design work is dead. No, design work now has even more importance. So they can take this photo. We have a designer very good in our company that he took photos of these and did the before and after with just AI. The couch doesn't exist, and the before and after is just AI. You can introduce products on people's hands, because when it's dealing with fine details and small details, it's not very good. So, yeah.
Well, nice. Well, Andre, this was awesome, man. We got to have you come back as we go deeper on the ad creative, because I think that's where a lot of people are trying to use this stuff. And one call out, one thing that Andre and I and team are working on is basically how can we package up all of these prompts that we have really, kind of battle tested to help generate the top ads, the top ad creative, the top ad landing pages, the top websites, the top email flows. And we've put it all together in this product that we'll be rolling out, where we actually, I'll put this in the chat. We have basically a discount we can gift everybody if you use the code VIP. We'll let it go for the next 48 hours if you want to use it. But we're going to be doing more demos of stuff we're doing here. I think one, Andre, that could be fun to bring you back on is Google Ads, and how we're using this to scale our Google ad campaigns, especially on the SEO side. We're using these prompts for building out our financial models. So much more to come here, but hope you enjoy. But Andre, what did you not cover off on? Any final remarks people should know as they're starting to play with this or get their hands dirty?
Yeah, so the Google Ads prompts are another world. They have a lot of fine details and restrictions because of the nature of the platform. But yeah, we got those covered on this toolkit as well. And yeah, we are updating those prompts on the toolkit every week. Anytime that we find a better way to do any prompt, we will be updating the deck. So yeah, you guys have access to a very good toolkit that can help you succeed and generate images just like the ones that I did right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool. Well, Andre, thank you, man, for breaking away to go through this. This was fun. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Jim. Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.